video showing the blue and red backed card, the one that was like this, I wanted to show you a tutorial of how you could make one easily yourself. This card here is a double backer that I made using the same sort of technique. It's really not very well made. I mean, if I hold that up, I'm not sure if you can see the little scuffs on the edges. But, I mean, apart from that bit there, that top bit looks pretty much perfect. And it's the same thickness as a normal card, which is what's important. It's so that no one will notice that it's different. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, I guess, look at the cards. See if either one is flimsy or a bit defect, because that's the one you're going to want to keep. So I'm just going to keep the blue one. And then you want to get the one that you want the face off and tap the corner on the table. But you want to split the corner. Like that. So the corner is starting to break away from the rest of the card. Like that, there we go. So just tap it, tap it, tap it until you get this splaying, like this. And then, very carefully, you need to pull the face off the card. Now, the reason this one wasn't so good is because I didn't take time over it. This is a really delicate process. You just have to sit and gently, gently pull the face off the card. Okay, so this is, after I tapped all four corners, this is where I got to. So you can see the red bit of the card is pulling away from the rest. Now just really gently, maybe even on the table, I just want to edge it off. I found a really good technique for the sides, for sort of getting the first corners off, was to not only pull the white off the back, but also to bend the edge, the bottom edge away, so like that. So pulling the two away from each other rather than just the top. And you can see that really, really helps. Just slowly does it. Okay, so after a minute or so, I smoothed this out a bit, so it's a lot better than it was. Let's clear this crap away. And I'm just going to grab one of these. Now, PVA. Just get a nice bit in the middle. The thing to do is just get a very smooth coating. The coating needs to be 100%, so I'm gonna probably get some on the table here, I don't really mind. It needs to be 100% the coating. You can't leave anything uncovered on this card, but it needs to be thin. So here, just gently, this is the harder bit, getting this placed on here absolutely perfectly. Every edge has to be stuck down to perfection if you want this to look good. Okay, so that's pretty good right there. I think I've got the edges pretty well lined up, apart from there. Okay, so I just sorted out the edges, made sure they're all nicely lined up, and as you can see, it looks pretty good. There's a couple of little marks here, but I'm hoping that when the glue dries they will fade. All I can say now is to make sure that there's no glue on the table, obviously there's some there, but, and just put a nice big pile of books on it and leave it for at least an hour. That way the PVA will dry. I mean, PVA dries in what, 10 minutes, but the card has bent a little bit, so this will really help it. Also, I'm not sure if this is my fault, but this edge is not very good. All the other edges line up fine apart from that one, so that must just be a slight defect in the card. So when it's dry I'll cut that very, very carefully with a razor blade or something, and then the card will be perfect. So that's a technique called card splitting. I hope that was helpful, and thanks very much for watching.